psychedelic book. Always look for just trippy stuff, literally, like pun intended. What's good as we're getting closer to the holidays, eBay sales are starting to pick up. If you're just joining, this is my YouTube channel where I document my journey reselling items, mostly that I find in abandoned storage lockers. I go buy those at auction, clean them out, and sell the stuff inside, donate a majority of it. And then some of these items from today's sales are actually from thrift stores where I just get bored and go pick up some stuff at thrift stores to flip. So it's a Monday. I had almost $600 in sales over the weekend, which is above average for me. Pretty awesome weekend. Most of this is pure profit because I usually try and make my profit off the storage locker within about 14 to 30 days. So all of this stuff has already been above and beyond profit. So breaking down some of what we got. So in the spirit of Christmas ornament, that's Dorothy and the Munchkins with Wizard of Oz, $15. I picked that up for, I'm way in the profit, but I paid about $10 for a whole bin of Christmas ornaments. So that was awesome. It's my first Funko Pop I've sold. Sorry, I'm looking at the pricing on here. $40 plus shipping. Could have got more, but the box is kind of busted. As you can see, it's not in the best of shape, and condition matters for these. Got this out of a locker that actually had a ton of these tennis rackets. So this was the most expensive of the rackets from that particular locker. I'm already in the profit for that locker. And this one I got $65 plus shipping. Could have got upwards of $100. If you can see at the top there, there's some chip paint and it's not in the best of condition. So I took an offer. Person sent a message. If there's a message attached to offer and it's reasonable, I almost always am more inclined to go ahead with it. Next up, we got Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann is not always a win, but new in box for the most part, it's a good bet for most things. So this is going overseas for $45 plus shipping. So the person's in probably is going to Canada, so they're probably in for another $30 or so on top of that. So pretty awesome pickup there. I probably paid $4 or $5 at the thrift store for that. Next up is this huge thing I'm sitting on. So this is a Polish Army insulated jacket, so super heavy, and of course it's size 2XL, so it's even larger. This is shipping not too far. This is going up the coast to New York, but because it's so large, shipping is like $27. So that's $65 for that big guy. Next up, we have a record. I sell maybe a few records every week. This one's going, another example of how much the global shipping program on eBay is worth selling. So this is a $10 record. Somebody paid $30 to have this shipped, so they really want it. It's going to New Zealand. So $30 plus shipping on a $10 record is wild, but it's awesome that that person has access to the US sales and we have access to shipping overseas. Next up, this is a sewing pattern for bags, $6 plus shipping. It's used. Most of the patterns are unused though, so that's where there's value. Finally, chipping away at my stockpile of older books. So this is from, I'm not even sure what year. It's from early 1900s, probably 1930s or something. Nope, not even. This is 1950s, so this is one of the newer of the old books that I sell. $38 plus shipping, Theory of Functions. I've said it many times, not all old books are worth it, but definitely are some good ones out there. Next up is a pair of shoes, Nikes. So we got $110 plus shipping on these. 99% sure any shoes over $100 on eBay, they waive the fees. It's a promotion they were doing. I don't know if it's still happening. So if that's the case, there's even more profit on these because of that. So these are relatively old, 2012. They're in decent condition and they're a pretty desirable model. So 110 plus shipping on those. That is it for the eBay stuff. Next up is Amazon sales. So got $12 for that. All of these are plus shipping. These are relatively cheap, so $3 for Sleepy Hollow plus shipping. Common stocks, $4 for that. And then this one is a huge home run. This is a $68 book. Hardcover, Dune Messiah. It's probably just a little cult following. I don't know anything about it, but likely it's just not too common to have, and it was one of the first printings, so that's where the value usually is driven. There's no way I would have known that was worth that much just looking at it on a bookshelf or wherever. And last but not least, this one's bittersweet. So this is a 4-volume set of painting, drawing and painting. Basically, it's a course, is how they call it. 4 volumes from the Paris ABC School of Art. It's incredibly heavy. It's $100 for the set. As you see, they're pretty large, and normally this would be a huge home run, but it's sold overseas, and selling overseas on Amazon, unless you are fine-tuning every single listing, you have some inherent risk. So Amazon charges the buyer for this $17, so $117, they're all in, and I have to give this to Seoul now. So this is shipping to South Korea at this weight and this volume. Media mail is great in the States, but once you're shipping international, media mail is irrelevant. So this will likely cost me like $40 to ship. Fingers crossed it's only $40 to ship, but because it's $100, I can bite that. If it was a $10 book, I would likely have canceled that order and taken the hit on my account health if I could afford to take that short-term hit. So that's all I got, about $600 for all those items going out on a Monday. Should take me less than an hour to pack them all up, but pretty awesome weekend. It's only going to get better as we get into November and closer to Christmas here. And let's hope the post office can keep up with delivery times. Take it easy.